Lots of sunshine today, and everyone welcomes that. A little bit breezy, too, as we mentioned. You can see the tower camera in downtown Portland bouncing around a little bit.
Floating around. These trees made me think about it. I've got a couple of tweets, and I noticed this, too, that the trees woke up so quickly this year.
Yeah.
Like, I've got one, I don't know trees, but I've got one that blooms in front of my house, and it went from nothing to fully bloomed literally overnight.
Yeah, they popped pretty fast. Well, we had that week last week of all dry, sunny days.
Yes.
So.
And they got a little mist in there, and they're like, boom, like little shop of horrors out there, just up everywhere. And we had another nice bright day, a little breezy. As Pat mentioned, you can see the camera kind of bouncing around a little bit there. I don't think it's a huge detriment to the day. The only way I could see that is if you were out on the water or something, you would definitely notice the stiff breeze. But most of us, sunny. We got a couple of showers in the mountains, trying to get there. Most of them are not getting there, just on the northwest side of the mountain ranges where they're kind of banking up, but there is certainly a chance for an isolated sprinkle from Rangeley and into probably the Carrabassett Valley as well, and Greenville, a chance for a sprinkle. Best weather is along the coast, and as I was talking about before, this is a whole long conversation about wind direction being king along the coast. The ridge last week was so much warmer, supportive of such warmer weather than this air mass right now, but the wind is the right direction, and that makes all the difference. If you're not blowing off 50 degree water, that helps a lot. So it's 69 in Portland, 65 in Bangor, 66 in Waterville, and this is the type of wind direction where everyone's kind of equal temp-wise. Probably get to 70, 71, 72 maybe later this afternoon. Notice a couple of these showers, at least via this model, do break off over the ridge here and get downhill. I think that's possible that there's an isolated sprinkle around late afternoon into the evening, but the chances here are it's an under 10% type of deal, so I don't think it's a big deal at all. Partly cloudy tonight, temperatures 40s, couple of 30s too across northern Maine. And then tomorrow is a bright day. We drop the wind mostly, and it's nice and sunny. A little bit cooler than today, but I think the trade-off is good. You drop the wind, you get slightly cooler temperatures. Mid-60s, maybe some upper 60s will do by tomorrow afternoon. And then we have an isolated shower chance starting on Thursday morning, but it really looks like most of it waits until late afternoon Thursday into Thursday night. That's a shower or thunderstorm there. And so I think Thursday is probably the worst day of the work week overall. Big picture though, it's all about this ridge coming back into our lives over the weekend, and it looks like a very supportive big ridge. And so once again, it's about wind direction, but you can see it here. I mean, this is kind of similar to last week's ridge. It just doesn't last as long, but its amplitude is the same. It's still quite big. So it comes down to, can the coastline get in on it? I think we'll actually do a little bit better this time. These are what I'm thinking for Saturday's highs. And interior New Hampshire into western Maine could be in the mid-90s. Really hot. Dew point's not terrible, but that's still hot. And then Sunday's probably consistently warmer across the state into the mid-80s in Portland and some low 90s again. So there you go. Pat, I got a friend who's got a cabin in New Hampshire who's going to open it up, for the year, turn the water on and everything. Said it's the first time he thinks that he's going to have to do that and put the air conditioner in at the same time because it's another hot weekend coming our way, which I am okay with. Personally.
Yeah, it doesn't have to linger too long. But
No.
honestly, I think most people in Maine would say 90s in May is a lot.
It's statistically, it is very unusual, but you never know where the summer is going to go. So you bank them up while you can in case July is like last July.
Yeah. Thanks, Keith.